Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at Chicago, off to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, the Pacers. They have a lot of ground to make up.
Yeah, but checking out Chicago, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, coming into the year, they were certainly one of the favorites, if not the favorite, and they have not disappointed.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Chicago, we've got Williamson. Brook Lopez is out there with Isiah Hartenstein. Then it's Thomas. And it's Larson in at the shooting guard position. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher. And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
Now, Nembhard, 9 points last game. 6 to shoot, and a wide open look for Siakam. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Larson. Now Hartenstein. Lopez outside. Halliburton against Thomas. The kick out to Lopez. Out to the right wing. Williamson, the pass to Thomas. There's the three. It's hauled in by Zubac. Halliburton on the wing. Covered by Williamson. Fires away from way outside. Up the line by Indiana. Nesmith can't get it to go.
Still nothing after 4 shot attempts. They're desperate to see something fall through the net.
And finished off by Williamson.
Unbelievable. It defies physics. How can a guy that big stay in the air that long?
Halliburton for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Williamson right side. Spins. Pass to Larson. Thomas against Halliburton. Isiah Thomas with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. There's Siakam. Got a piece of it. Halliburton against Thomas. With the step back. To end the drought. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. It's Thomas on the wing. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
For his position and scoring prowess, Zion certainly puts up good assist numbers.
Into the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Let's take a look at the numbers for Pascal Siakam.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Neesmith, the pass to Siakam. Now Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. Siakam kicks to Halliburton, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Halliburton slams it in.
On the drive, Halliburton keeps his options open. If the defense doesn't commit, he just takes it to the rim.
Stolen by Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. Halliburton with it. Isiah Thomas covering. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Thomas goes in. The rebound by Halliburton. Pacers trail by 4. Now Zubac. Pass to Neesmith. Siakam for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's stolen by Nembhard. Halliburton in the corner. The 3 gets the 3-pointer to fall. Halliburton's got his 2nd basket of the night.
You know what? Struggling a little bit, but I do command the effort. 2 of 8 from the field. Let's see if that one gets him going.
Well, it's still early in the season, Greg, but we're getting an idea about which direction teams are headed in.
So true, but so much can change between now and the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum heading towards midseason.
Now, here's Siakam. Last game he had 13. Shot clock at 5. Zubac a screen on Hartenstein. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Inside. Deep 2 from Lopez. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And the rare catch and fire from the center. Brook Lopez is a different kind of 5, possesses incredible range.
Now, here's Neesmith. Scoreless thus far. Siakam looking around. Shoots. Offensive rebound. Pass to Nembhard. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Thomas with it. He's got 5. Williamson, the pass to Thomas. Back to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And that's what the fans came to see. Williamson taking to the skies.
Pass to Nembhard. And a wide open look for Halliburton. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Thomas passes to Lopez. Here's Larson. Nembhard covering. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Obi Toppin's checked in for Indiana. Martin comes in for Aaron Neesmith. Pacers trail by 3. Now, here is Halliburton. He had 35 points last game out. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here. Here's Edey. Pacers with the rebound.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this one.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, guys. Tyrese Halliburton is so key for this team. He said, quote, "I think the biggest pressure I've ever had in my entire life is from myself. When I'm at my best is when I'm having fun and really competing on a nightly basis. I have to show up every day with a smile on my face and bring my infectious personality." Kevin?
He sets the tone. Okay, Allie, thanks.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Christie can't make it. Pacers trail by 3. Halliburton on the wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 7 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Some changes for Indiana. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Zubac. Christie comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Now here's Thomas. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. And again, Chicago, no good. Thomas against Martin. Pass to McConnell. Now Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Great use of the bounce pass right there, setting up his teammate.
Vanderbilt misses.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Here's Christie. Still without a basket. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's ready to talk things through with them. Jones checked in for Indiana. And now a glance at the 2K leaderboard with a list of the NBA's top assist men over the past 10 games. On you look at Thomas, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved. And, of course, Tyrese Halliburton, several spots down. He really does a great job leading his team. Such an unselfish player.
It's made the fans of both those guys, I think, extremely happy, seeing the way they've been passing and sharing the ball.
Edey with a screen on McConnell. Down low. And the dunk by Edey.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
To the paint. And Bryant gets it to go on the assist by McConnell.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Now here's Jones. To the middle. And Toppin throws it down.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pass to Edey. And it's Bryant with the rebound. The Pacers shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Outside Martin. And here is Bryant. He's defended by Edey. Bryant can't get it to go. Chicago has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And So here is Indiana. Last time they met was in Indiana.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Jones for three. And that one is off. Outside Thomas. And nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
And with the clock almost at zeros, great awareness on his part.
Isiah Thomas has been on display for Chicago. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. We'll get right. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Christie. Then it's Jones. Then there's Jarrett Vanderbilt. And it's Edey in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And with the ability to make clean, crisp passes, Dinwiddie makes those around him better.
Martin against Christie. And it's Martin missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
The shot's good from Christie.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Toppin sets a screen for Siakam. Pass to Toppin. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Dinwiddie with the bucket. And now a 9-point Chicago lead.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Martin. Siakam's got his first 2 points of the night. Here now is Dinwiddie. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland. Pass to Edey. 4 on the shot clock. Over McConnell. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Here's Furphy. Counted. And now just a 5-point Chicago lead.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
To the inside. Vanderbilt. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 3rd assist on the night. McConnell with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. A shot by McConnell. No good. Chicago leading by 7. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. On the wing, Christie. He's covered by McConnell. Christie can't make it.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Back to Vanderbilt. Jones, no one around him. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. McConnell scanning the floor. Outside Martin. Indiana again missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Christie finds Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Tapping a screen on Dinwiddie. Launches it. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And here we go. Dinwiddie heading to the hoop. Pass to Christie. Now here's Dinwiddie. Outside, Jones. Martin against Christie. Lets the three fly. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
McConnell kicks to Toppin. Here's Murphy, defended by Jones. And it's Martin missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Zubac finds Nesmith to end the run, and it's good on the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Bounce pass, Thomas. Williamson double team. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. That shot a little beyond his normal range. Vanderbilt's got the lead up to 14 now for Chicago. Indiana's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Vanderbilt against Siakam. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
In the corner, it's Nesmith. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Nesmith has got 5 now.
An unpredictable guard. Halliburton has a great feel for when to score and when to pass.
And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Free throw good. Nurkic.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
And both free throws good for Nurkic. You know, Tim, some people love the star power of dynasties, but do you think the league's push for parity is helping the game overall?
Overall, I do believe competitive balance is good for the league. I think there are more fan bases that stay more engaged longer into the year, and that's just good for everybody.
I totally agree. Halliburton passes to Nesmith. Here's the 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
It's Thomas on the wing. Over Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Here's Larson. Siakam pulls it in. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Trailing by 13.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Pacers trail by 11. Now Halliburton. He has 7. Siakam finds Nembhard. Unloads. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Larson. Drills the three-pointer. And Chicago leads by 14.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Here's Thomas. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line. Brook Lopez is checked in for Chicago. Hartenstein comes in for Vanderbilt. And the Pacers also making a change. Toppin's checked in. Tim, one thing for sure, when Zion Williamson is right, he can carry all by himself in offense.
Well, there is no question he is an athletic freak. There is no answer for him when he is playing aggressively.
Back to Nembhard. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Chicago leading by 17. Thomas with the ball. He's got 11. And it's Lopez at the elbow. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And that was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Bounce pass, Halliburton. Neesmith, the pass to Nembhard. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Count it.
If Williamson gets the ball right there, I don't know how you stop him.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Neesmith. Here's Nembhard. He has 5. Pass to Neesmith. They grab their own miss. Halliburton for 3. It's good from long range. Halliburton's got 10.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season, so Halliburton accurate from three-point land.
Lopez sets a screen for Thomas. Lopez left side. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Neesmith. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Thomas against Halliburton. Outside Thomas. Over Halliburton. Thomas, no luck. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Just 4 seconds left in the first half of the game. And so it's Chicago looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm joined by Rick Carlisle, and Coach, probably not the first half that you were hoping for.
And the bad boys defense is getting after it out here. This is a shutdown, man.
They're making shots. We're not. It's a long game. We just got to survive it and build this thing back up.
Can't give them any more freebies. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Indiana Pacers.
They need to get after it more on the glass.
Problem is, they're going up against some very good rebounders.
Yeah, but if you don't try, you're definitely going to fail, Ernie.
And now let's turn our attention to the player of the month in each conference. Guys, how about our winner from the Western Conference?
He's been their catalyst when they need a bucket or they need someone to make a play. They know they can turn to him like I could turn to you, Ernie.
Indeed.
Playing the three, he offers a lot of versatility as well, Shaq.
Ain't that what I just said?
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Isiah Thomas having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. And it's Zubac in at the 5 down low. And it's Williamson missing.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Here's Siakam. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Hartenstein.
Oh, great scorer and passer. Defenses have to respect both, and he fooled them there with the pump fake.
The Pacers shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Throw good, Siakam. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. They set the pick. Halliburton passes to Nesmith. Siakam outside. Nembhard for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Nembhard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Thomas kicks to Lopez. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist. Lopez has got 7 points in the game.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Hartenstein with a screen on Zubac. And Isiah Thomas picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Pacers trail by 13. Pass to Nesmith. And here is Zubac. Halliburton outside. 5 on the clock. Over Thomas. Halliburton no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Williamson with a screen for Thomas. And it's Williamson missing.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
That doesn't go either for Halliburton.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only 1 of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Here's Thomas. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Halliburton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Nesmith. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
And you look at Lopez. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more. And as we get closer to the three-point contest, once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the game is going global. Players Association President and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who weren't born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places, and it's going to make our game better. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Back to you, Kevin.
Crossing over the borders. Allie, we thank you very much. And he knocks down the first one.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
That's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Some of the best free throw shooters in the NBA. Let's highlight them. And you look at Thomas, second in the NBA. He's so great from the line.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
It's Thomas on the wing. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. A 12-point game. Right wing. Zubac the pass to Nembhard. They set the pick from downtown. Bangs home the trifecta. Nembhard's got it back down to single digits for the Pacers.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Beyond the arc, it's rebounded by Nesmith. Nesmith has got 4 rebounds in this game. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Tim, I know you love that little push shot that Isiah Hartenstein possesses in the lane. It really is beautiful, isn't it?
I refer to it as releasing the doves. It's a beautiful thing to watch. I think it's a shot more bigs should try to master because you don't have to get all the way to the rim.
Releasing the doves. And the timing, too, right? I mean, there's got, and it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely. He understands how to find those pockets where that shot is available.
Here's Siakam. Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Pass to Vanderbilt. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Thomas, that's good. 22 points for Isiah Thomas.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's McConnell. Chicago grabs the miss. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Yep, it counts. And Chicago leads by 14.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Siakam outside. A solo fast break. Here's Vanderbilt. The offensive rebound. Christie the pass to Thomas. Vanderbilt kicks to Thomas. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. In the corner, it's Nesmith. Christie against Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Chicago leading by 14. Here's Christie. It's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got his 8th assist in the game. Now Siakam. Now Nembhard. McConnell in the corner. A baseline J. Indiana again missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Siakam. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, averaging about 22 points per, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
Yeah, controlling the boards helps your team in so many ways. You get those extra possessions. You can dictate the flow of the game, things like that.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
And McConnell gets it to go. McConnell's got his first bucket of the night.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Thomas passes to Christie. Edey with a screen on Martin. Back to Thomas. Down low. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Into the lane. Siakam, a good look. That's good. It's McConnell with the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists tonight. Now, here's Thomas. 24 points for him. Williamson is screen on McConnell. Thomas finds Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, you can throw that.
Holy sh! Oh my goodness! Got to rewind that one. Oh man, what a play!
That ball anywhere for Zion Williamson. He's going to go get it.
Bounce pass from McConnell. Ryan is double. Pass to Siakam. Grabs the miss.
And he's going to have a hard time shaking off that miss. Everything was going right. The dunk was lined up beautifully, but not to be.
And stolen by Williamson. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And Bryant kicks to Martin. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Chicago leading by 20. Pass to Edey. That's some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Edey with a screen for Thomas. And there's the drive. 17-foot shot on the way. Edey can't hit. Martin against Williamson. To the right side. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Inside. And stolen by Siakam. And here we go with Toppin running it up the court. And the shot goes down.
Capitalizing on the era, grinding out points. You gotta love it.
It's so important in this league. Quickly turning defense into offense.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Edey. Herbert Jones comes in for Zion Williamson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Thomas. In Indiana with a change here too. Christie, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. It's stolen by Martin. 41 seconds left in the third. Dinwiddie with the rebound. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Chicago. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pacers trail by 17. Pass to McConnell. It's Martin on the wing. 12 seconds left in the third. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Nurkic. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's Chicago leading by 17. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job is just to stay in front of this guy. Don't blow by.
Now preaching strong defense there, GA.
I mean, basic fundamentals. He doesn't want to see anyone on his team get burned on that end.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Spencer Dinwiddie, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Nurkic, and there's Christie, and it's Jones in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Going inside. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Clock is at 3. A shot by McConnell, no good. Chicago leading by 19. Christie kicks to Vanderbilt. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Christie against Christie. It's Dinwiddie, top of the key. Just 5 to shoot. From past the arc. The Pacers pull it in. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Elbow shot. And the shot no good, a bit short. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Back to Christie. That one falls coming up Dinwiddie's feet. And Chicago leads by 21.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
Siakam a screen on Dinwiddie. And here's McConnell. Nurkic with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up.
A physical big. Nurkic embracing, going up and attracting the contact when he's trying to score.
So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint. Halliburton's checked in for Christie.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Dinwiddie passes to Jones. Now Christie. Pass to Dinwiddie. No one near him. And it goes down 2 points.
On the catch and shoot, you have to be decisive. And Dinwiddie shows the ability to do just that.
Halliburton outside. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Chicago leading by 23. Nurkic up top. Now Vanderbilt. Now Christie. It's Dinwiddie, top of the key. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. The Pacers pull it in. Toppin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Christie kicks to Vanderbilt. Dinwiddie against McConnell. Now here's Dinwiddie. Tight defense on him. He can't get that one. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Indiana Pacers. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Friday, they'll be playing against Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs.
And for the matchup with the Heat, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Brook Lopez is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Hartenstein comes in for Vanderbilt. Isiah Thomas is subbed in for Dinwiddie.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Pacers trail by 21. Halliburton for 3. Indiana again missing.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
To the paint. Deflects the pass. Toppin with the steal. So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injury.
Yeah, the defender all over.
5th personal foul, 4th team foul. At the line for Chicago.
That's good from Thomas. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Halliburton. And both free throws good for Thomas. And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for Indiana. Down low. Here's Nesmith. And Nesmith with the slam.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Williamson double team. It's deflected. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
And again, no good by Chicago.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Nesmith finds McConnell. Now Nembhard. Up top Zubac. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. A shot by McConnell, no good. Chicago leading by 21 to the inside. And the dunk by Williamson.
What a move. Few do it as well as Zion Williamson.
And Indiana shooting in this 4th quarter pretty dire at 27%. Back to McConnell. Pass to Nesmith. From outside, off the mark. Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
And stolen by Williamson. Jumps up and finished off by Williamson.
No one wants to get Zion's way in the open floor.
Siakam outside. Nesmith, the pass to McConnell. Indiana moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Nembhard. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The Pacers shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Here's McConnell. Larson with the rebound.
He's been way off the mark in this second half, just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Neesmith, the pass to Siakam. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And Indiana making a change here. Halliburton's checked in. Ball's knocked loose. Lopez with the steal. Thomas dishes to Lopez. A shot off that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, the timing was a little bit off, and it forced the miss.
Here's Williamson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Free throw, no good for Williamson. And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before.
Back to Halliburton to stop the drought, and Halliburton slams it in.
So good at just reading the defense. That time, Halliburton maintains his dribble and gets to where he wants to go.
Halliburton against Thomas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily, they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
That's good from Thomas. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was a guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off, coming off of his screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
2 on the clock. 17-foot shot on the way. No good off the front iron. Here's Neesmith. Pass to McConnell. Now, Nembhard. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Nembhard's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Chicago.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Isiah Thomas.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
Pass to Nembhard for 3. That shot no good. Here's Chicago. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Thomas. It's blocked. Nembhard with it. Wants to get it to Zubac, and does. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Isiah Thomas.